Pride stirs up impatience. It stirs up condemnation of others. But the humble man overcomes evil with compassion. The humble soul speaks well of those who condemn him, who curse him, who insult him. The humble man loves those who hate him. The humble man is gentle with those who are angry. When we face God, when we face God's judgment, final judgment, one of the questions he will put to us is, what did you endure for me? Imagine that moment that is to come when we face Christ and our whole life is there in a single glance. And he says, what did you endure for me? Perhaps in our weakness, we will point to the little bit of fasting, the little bit of asceticism that we attempted. But in our weakness, we will admit that we did so little, if indeed anything at all. We gave ourselves a comfortable time. We gave in to the body so often, the comforts of the world. And in his mercy and his love, Christ will say, well, then did you at least accept the involuntary ascesis that I gave you? You refused. You were unable in your weakness to live or to voluntarily take up an ascetical life. Well then, what about that which was involuntary, that which I gave you, that which I sent to you? How did you endure these things? Did you rejoice, and did you continue to give thanks in your sickness, in your grief, in your poverty? Did you continue to give thanks to God? Were you patient? Were you faithful to me during the trials of this life and the circumstances of this world? How many of us will look at him and say, yes, always, I did. I was faithful. I endured for you. And then Christ will show us the wounds in his hands, in his side, in his feet. He will say, look what I endured for you out of my love for you. Look what I endured for you in patience, without complaint, in trusting the Father. He will show us these wounds that he accepted in humility for our sake.